Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to the very first episode of the From Debt to Destiny podcast. I'm your host, Teisha. And first of all, thank you for being here. This podcast was created for the women who are rebuilding, the women who the women who are healing, the women who are carrying pressure silently, the women trying to figure life out while still showing up every single day. And honestly, I created this podcast because I know what it is and what it feels like to survive mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially, all at the same time. There was a season in my life where I felt overwhelmed, trying to work, trying to pay bills, trying to stay strong, trying to help everybody else, and trying to smile through pressure. And if I'm being honest, there were moments I felt exhausted mentally. Not lazy, not ungrateful, just tired. Tired of pressure, tired of carrying everything, tired of feeling like survival mode became normal. And I think a lot of women understand that feeling. Some women are smiling on the outside while silently carrying stress, debt, disappointment, fear, anxiety, pressure, and emotional exhaustion. And eventually, I realized something. You can't you can't truly rebuild your life if your mindset stays stuck in survival mode. That was the beginning of my mindset reset. Not perfection, not overnight success, not magically becoming rich, but slowly changing the way I thought about myself, my future, my peace, and my life. I start realizing healing matters too, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. I started learning that peace is valuable, rest is valuable, discipline is valuable, protecting your energy is valuable. And honestly, I had to stop believing that struggle was the only way to survive because when you've been through hard seasons, sometimes chaos starts feeling normal. You become so, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm on note taking, but I hope everybody is doing okay out here, and I hope everybody day is going good. But like I was saying, you slowly start changing the way you think. I had to start changing the way my thought process for my future, my peace, and my life. I started realizing healing matters too, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally. I started learning peace is valuable, rest is valuable, discipline is valuable, protecting your energy is valuable. And honestly, I had to stop believing that struggle was the only way to survive because when you've been through the hard seasons, like I said, chaos starts feeling normal. You become so used to pressure that slowing down almost feels uncomfortable. And that's why the journey became deeper than money for me. From debt to destiny isn't just about finances, it's about rebuilding your life completely, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. It's about becoming the version of yourself that life tried to break. And one thing that I've learned is this: small changes matter. Sometimes rebuilding starts with drinking more water, walking daily, changing your environment, journaling, reading your Bible more, posting your content consistently if that's something that you're into. That's what I do. Um, Protecting my peace, or simply believing your future can still become beautiful. Those small decisions slowly begin changing your life. And I know some people may look at your journey and only see the surface, but they don't see the rebuilding behind it. They don't see the prayers, the pressure, the disappointments, the emotional healing, the discipline, the moments I had to encourage myself, and which I'm sure y'all have to encourage yourself too when you get to certain spots. And honestly, that's why I wanted this podcast to feel real. Not perfect, not fake motivation, not pretending life is easy, just honest conversation about rebuilding after hard seasons. Because if you're just listening today and life feels heavy right now, I want you to know this: your story is not over. You are not behind, you are not forgetting, or you are not forgotten. And just because life humbled you does not mean your future is ruined. Sometimes God allows difficult seasons to transform us. Sometimes the pressure is preparing us. And looking back, some of the hardest seasons of my life were actually building wisdom, discipline, compassion, and strength inside of me. So if you're rebuilding right now, keep going. If you're healing, keep going. If you're tired, rest. If you need to, always relax. Take you some days off. Don't keep letting life overwhelm you. Enjoy life. God put us here to enjoy life and enjoy the structure and things that he has on earth provided for us. But don't just give up on yourself, because better days really are possible. And this season is about becoming something different. It's about being different. It's about having a mindset shift. It's about being positive. It's about being a leader. It's about doing everything that you want to do in life. It's about seizing every moment. So, thank you, beautiful people, for listening to the very first episode of From Debt to Destiny podcast. And until next time, keep believing, keep rebuilding, and keep trusting God through every season.